girl could wish for, but still something was missing. What? I didn't know. That's when I saw him. So smooth, so carefree. He was real, I thought. He could make me real. When I saw you, when you were cruising in your car, well, I was down, I was lost and insecure. It's magical, he found me, summer breeze bringing a change of fate. He came by to ask me for a ride with him. Reality reminds me it could just be another drag. Miracles don't happen every day, you see. My days were changing. Excitements I didn't expect. I never knew riding with you could bring so much wonder. Everything a surprise. You're a beautiful machine, never slows, never stops. This was real, I knew. My life was turning real. You have no clue how long I've waited for this time. Life was a bore till you pulled me out of there. Mysterious as we ride, I foresee we will never stop till we get to somewhere unexplored someday. It's destiny that we met. It's a thrill I was looking for. No one else could lighten up my heart this way. Delirious, hypnotic, drips and curves on the trips for me. Driving shows me wonders never seen before. So endlessly scenes move on. City lights shift to starry skies. Sandy beach and forest. I can't wait for more. When I saw you, when you were cruising in your car, well, I was down, I was all lost and insecure. It's magical, you found me, summer breeze bringing a change of fate. You came by to ask me for a ride with you. It's destiny that we met. It's a thrill I was looking for. No one else could lighten up my heart this way.
Oh god, I'm really not in frame. Hello. I'm sloppy today. I need to give this little fucker a trim. This is looking bushy as shit. Hey gamer penguins! Good to see you. This is the Bob stream. Oh shit, hold on. That's a great way to start a stream, with a yawn. I hope everyone is excited. Just casually released a new video today. You tired from work? Of course. Of course. You may yawn as well. Just casually released a new video today. Wanted to get one more out before the year is over. Had a little bit of extra energy. And kind of hoping I got momentum. I'm this close to 5,000 subscribers. It will be a very nice end of the year if I hit that symbolically meaningful and otherwise completely meaningless threshold? Threshold the right word? Tier? There's some hope. Seems to be doing okay for like the first few hours. Today we're playing something special. Milestone! Thank you. That's perfect. Today we're playing something special. Hold on 1 second. I have not prepared properly. So, this is the subject of the next big video. Usually what I like to do before I make a big video in which I deep dive into a game is play the game. Seems like a pretty clever thing to do. It's Wild Wild West, The Steel Assassin. The official game of the movie Wild Wild West, starring William Smith, Salmian Hayek, and Kevin Klein. Now, the reason I know about this game, this is kind of somewhat one from my childhood, is back in the early 2000s. Hey, Red. Back in the early 2000s, a quarter of a century ago. My gray hair showing? I used to rent a lot of DVDs as a mere child.
Today is the day.
And one of them, at some point, was Wild Wild West. Now, what's interesting about this, hey Jooch, is this is no ordinary DVD. One, the case is kind of funky because it's like it has like a little latch and it looks cool and weird. It folds out all the way for this piece of shit movie. This is a. Is this the second video game based on a film starring Kenneth Branagh you're doing a video on? Yes! Completely coincidentally. This is what's called a... Does it have a name? For this format? Anyway, there's extra shit on this DVD. If you put it in your computer, there's like a little interactive Macromedia Shockwave thing, but also a demo for the game. And that's how I learned that there was a game of Wild Wild West, The Steel Assassin. And then I forgot about it for 20 years until I had like a YouTube channel. The Kenneth Branagh game trilogy. Well, the other one is the Super Nintendo Frankenstein, right? That would be the first one, technically. What I like is, I don't know if you can read it. Let me see. It says, The Steel Assassin interactive game. It kind of presents as if the whole game is on this thing, but it's just a demo. The real game is in here. It's a game so powerful. It comes on 2 CDs. Huh? Isn't that impressive? That's what we're gonna have play today. And what I love too is like this is This is such a creative cover art. What kind of art are we gonna put on the game, boss? I don't know, just put the W. Let people know the game is a dub. Constantine also had a demo of the game. That's cool. The Constantine game is wild, I know. A flashback 64 pod. I hate this. I hate this when I know people's names or other names that they use, but as soon as you enter in chat, that's your name now, and I have to call you Flashback 64 pod. Because that's how other people know I'm talking about you. So another thing about the Constantine PC port is so ass, but in the README explains it was ported by one guy. That's awesome. I love it. Like, that's a pretty late game for someone to leave a little message like that in there. So another thing about Wild Wild West: The Seal Assassin that I need to get out of the way before we start is this might be, of all the old games I've installed and tried to play over the last 3-4 years, this might be the most tricky to run. And in fact, I have delayed the video and delayed this stream many a time because I just couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get it to work on my real Windows XP machine, certainly couldn't get it to work on modern Windows, couldn't get it to work in any virtual machine that I tried. The only thing that's like comparable is the first Hard Truck game. That one, I still don't know how I managed to get that to run. I forgot. But this one, I have it written down. VMware Workstation 17 with a particular patch to fix a text error that exists somehow. I got it to work. I hope to knock this one out in 2 streams, but I'm not sure if we can get there. That will be nice. Thanks for the follow, Floating Head. All right. Are we ready? Hey, Adrian. Wait, hold on. Wild Wild West. So it's based on the movie explicitly. I don't know if it has likenesses in it. It certainly doesn't have Will Smith's voice in it. But it's from the same people who developed and published the first Men in Black game. So there's some connection there, and that's definitely something that I want to explore. Hold on, before we start, let me open up my notes file because I'm gonna want to take notes. Stream notes. 0912. Big day. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Starts with a launcher. Does Ken Branagh voice act in this? I'm pretty sure his character died at the end of the movie. No, I'm not just pretty sure. I watched the movie a couple of days ago. His character dies in the movie. And I think this is technically a sequel. "10 days till you get a Starlink installed." That's cool. Do we have audio? No, we don't. 1 second. I knew I forgot something. Why are you not working? Please. I would like audio. What surprised me is that this is not a theme from the show. The movie is based on a TV show, if you didn't know this, by the way. Oh, what the hell is going on here? Worst case. I could do desktop audio, but I don't like this. VMware doesn't play that great with OBS. That's how I played Eva Cache, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I played Eva Cache on the real hardware. Why can't OBS ever just work the way it should? All right. Desktop audio it is. I don't know if this will... I hope this will record properly. Will Smith apologized to the actor from the original TV show. I will be doing more research into that. Although I don't want to talk about the movie too much, I think. Anyway, South Peak Interactive, thanks for the follow, Matcha Bunny. Shall we do credits? It has individual credits? This is the most interactive credits since Smash Brothers. Let me see if there's any names I recognize on here. Doug Walker! Doug Walker is the lead title engineer, everybody. The Doug Walker. You know who I'm talking about. David Harbour? Oh, David Barber. Oh, almost got me. Skip Smoke. Dog Walker. That's someone else. Render Farm. Special thanks. Audio. Mark Lucas, George's dad. Voiceover. Al Johnson. Andre Ware and Jim Ward. I don't know. Those, for some reason, the title like shows those names. I don't recognize them. Crystal Scales. Neil Ross. Assorted Villains. Nick Jameson. And the South Peak. You know, usually what I like to do is get a developer story when I do a video, but South Peak hasn't really sparked my imagination so far as a company. This was technically their last game that they developed in-house. There's something there. Warner Brothers. That's it. Let's play a game. Let me make sure everything is on best. Action. There's action segments and there's adventure segments. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Blade Runner game. In that they're shooting. And they have separate difficulty sliders, which is cool. Closed captioning is on, music is on. My system is up to running on the best. This is Windows XP, remember? That was one of the problems I had running it on other virtual machines. It would chug. Or it would run fine, but the audio would be delayed by a second for some reason. AF Biscuit. New game, let's go. So this is like a few years after the Civil War. That's the setting. And there's steampunk shit. Madame Tussauds. That apostrophe is wrong. Play Wild Wild West on Knee Deep in the Dead difficulty. Yeah. I love it when CG cutscenes use in-game models, especially when the in-game models are shit. What am I looking at? Oh! Man of his word.
Shocking behavior, President Grant.
Oh, I thought that was a bomb. Ulysses S. Grant the toy. Yeah. U.S. Secret Service firing range. 1970. Okay. So this is Will Smith. As you can tell. Right click to use weapon. This is a... Can I shoot the... I can shoot the chicken? That was horrifying. Can I shoot this guy? No. Should I shoot the other chicken? I also have like an electro gun. Why is there so much like reverb? There's so much echo. That means the chicken... That means the chicken was aware enough to feel the pain. Anyway, there's also a sniper rifle of some sort. There's no zoom. Oh, this is... Oh, that's not a sniper rifle. This is a... This is a... Some kind of disc launcher. This is the This is the rifle. This is a weird way to start a game. Okay, can I talk to this guy? No. Can I do anything else? No. So, there's a satchel. That's Jim West. Obviously, Will Smith. Hey, Estrogen Patch Notes. Yeah, I'm sorry for the trauma, everybody. A new mission. The Bull. A faceless assassin who can kill in the blink of an eye and vanish in another. Believed responsible for the death of several leading world figures since 1863. Now the Bull is claiming he assassinated President Lincoln at Ford's Theater back in '65 and has threatened to kill President Grant when the theater reopens in a couple of weeks. Too bad Grant is stubborn enough to take the Bull's bait, but it's probably the only way we can set a trap to stop him. While Artemis investigates that weird murder at the Baltimore Wharf, I'll retrace John Wilkes Booth's escape route the night of the Lincoln assassination. I'll start with Sir Rat's Tavern down in Maryland. Maybe I can find some clue that everybody else missed. Are you going to immediately lose access to all these guns like Metroid? I know enough about the game that the answer is not really. Menu? No, how do I close this?
I need you in Washington right away.
Reload. Alright, that takes time. How fast does this shoot? Okay. Alright. Well, let's go. Great sound effects.
Gentlemen, I am the president of these free United States. Arliss Lovelace learned to his cost the folly of trying to force me to do something I don't want to do.
That was Kenneth Branagh in the
Able
movie.
assistance from you two, of course.
But, sir, just what is it your cabinet wants you to do?
I sent you a file that explains all the confounded politics behind this thing.
Yes, I've converted those documents into my projected light photographical slide reference library. Please go on, sir.
Well, in a nutshell, they have suggested that on the anniversary of Lincoln's assassination, I'm supposed to sit in that very same chair
Oh, no, sir. Different chair.
Fiddledee.
and watch some female play.
Sir, that's low. Next thing they'll have you knitting doilies.
Precisely.
Milady's puppet, Mr. President, was all the rage in London. Very amusing, very romantic.
No doubt.
This would be a symbolic gesture to rally the populace.
To remind the country of your courage and leadership.
A good war would serve the same purpose and be a lot more fun. But there it is. I wouldn't do it either, no matter what they said, except,
That note you received.
yes, signed by the true executioner of Abraham Lincoln,
I like the little foot wiggles.
promising I'll die in
in the
the
animation.
same way.
Sir, I could run some tests on the note. The French have devised a way to...
I lit a cigar with it, Gordon. But there was a symbol at the bottom of it that you might recognize. It was the head of a bull.
A bull?
The Bull. A faceless assassin who can kill in the blink of an eye and vanish in another.
Believed responsible for the deaths of several leading world figures. Sir John Pertwee in England, Gregor Samsa in South Prussia, General Miyamoto.
Kris Kringle at the North Pole. A busy man, we get the idea.
So now I must go to the
It's not the
play.
worst.
What
The
good is
Kevin
a
Kline is
symbolic
okay.
gesture
The
of
Will
courage if
Smith
I'm too
isn't
afraid to
the
make?
best.
As always, gentlemen, how you do it is up to you. But you take care of this bull. Fiddle-dee!
Coming, Mr. President.
Fiddledee.
I understand St. Jim Parkhurst, the actor who created the lead role in the London production of Milady's Puppet, has agreed to perform here in Washington as well. Yes, it will be his American debut. We're all so thrilled. Debut? Good. Then I'll disguise myself as Parkhurst. You'll what? We need somebody on the inside. But, well, I mean...
You visited Grant's home,
the
that's
part
cool.
demands a great actor, and... If you'll check your records, Mr. Fiddledee, you will learn that I was once an actor at Ford's Theater.
Don't worry, Mr. Fiddledee. I'm sure I'll catch the bull before opening night.
Suspicious of Fiddledee? Yeah.
I'll send you instructions.
Yeah.
What do you know about this assignment I don't?
A stagehand from Ford's Theater was shot to death on a wharf in Baltimore Harbor last month. You can read the article in the Projected Light Photographical Slide Reference Library.
What was he doing at the wharf?
Removing cargo from a ship, the Myrtille, that had not yet cleared customs. Even stranger was the death of the night watchman who shot him.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. I hate it when you do that.
He was fried to death.
Nobody knows who did it or
Yum.
how.
Oh, any chef with the modicum of training and the right amount of heat?
We need a plan, not a recipe for sautéed watchmen. If the bull is claiming responsibility for Lincoln's death, I'd better start there.
I'll arrange with Fiddledy to make my grand entrance as St. Jim Parkhurst aboard the next London packet ship. While I'm at Baltimore Harbor, I'll try to find out exactly what cargo is being unloaded from the Myrtille. How's that for a plan?
Yeah, that ought to keep you busy while I solve this thing.
Who wears spurs inside?
Mr. Coleman, Union Station, please. Quick as you can.
Alright, so, just in case you're, like, not familiar, you haven't seen the movie in a few days like I did, the setup here is, it's 5 years after the Civil War. These two are James West, the West in Wild Wild West, and Artemus Gordon. West is like a gunslinger, you know. He's a hothead. He likes to go in guns blazing. Artemis is a gadget inventor and likes to dress up, often as a woman, which the movie is extremely sensitive about, I can assure you. And they're Secret Service agents. They're the first Secret Service agents, I guess, but it's kind of like a, you know, it's kind of a typical kind of odd couple thing. They don't get along that well because they have different philosophies, and yet they work together really well, blah, blah, blah. It's based on a TV show. I believe the movie takes very little from the TV show other than the basic concept. The game allows you to play as both in separate missions. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off as Jim. Oh, and I should have a walkthrough. Hold on. How do I leave? Nope, not like that. Wild West. Walkthrough. Yes. Just in case it gets a little too difficult for little old me.
Maybe I should take some guns with me. You never know.
It's not Will Smith. From what little I've played just to test, there's a lot going on here, so we're gonna walk around a little first. First, you do get access to most guns right away. Oh, shit. Shit, I don't like alt-tabbing on this. Because it's probably not going to react very well. Well, let's take a shotgun. Rip disc ejector? I don't know. Firing machine pistol? Let's take a rifle. Oh, that's a 6-barrel shotgun. Can we return this? No. Noiseless pistol broken. Sick gas canister mortar and lightning generator. Oh, we can go to the firing range. Oh, he's going.
Coleman,
Yes, Mr. West.
time for a little target practice.
Yes, sir. Firing range. Now get out my earplugs.
I think the weapons have stats. At least in the sense that a shotgun is not going to feel the same as a revolver. And they have range and accuracy. We're going to leave the chickens alone this time. Let's get the machine pistol. Do we have anything else in here? No, that's just my journal. This is something. Cabinet recommendations. This is reading material? Secret cabinet recommendations to combat growing negative sentiment against the president. December 23rd, 1869. Mr. President, it is the unanimous consent of your cabinet that the first recommendation is the most viable. Although all have been listed for your information and the sake of completeness. Reopen Ford's Theater for the production of some play of inoffensive nature. The president will announce his determination to attend and to sit in the presidential box. This symbolic gesture would in one stroke tie him to one of our nation's greatest presidents. Display his determination to be his own man, silence those critics who claim he has lost the courage he displayed during the war between the states, and encourage those of his loyal supporters who may have lost heart during the recent political trials. 2. Initiate a confrontation with some belligerent nation currently out of favor, and international incidents could distract the population from domestic troubles. 3. Have agents unattached in any way to the White House launch a negative campaign aimed at the president's critics. We have dubbed this suggestion dirty tricks. These tricks could take many forms, starting rumors that certain members of Congress are taking bribes, sending out offensive publications attributed to our enemies, accusing some individuals of inappropriate liaisons with members of the opposite sex, etc. 4. Openly attack critics with negative advertisements and posted bills, accusing them of being disloyal Americans at the very least, if not outright crooks and thieves. Hamilton Fish. Current political climate. March 30th, 1870. Dear Mr. West and Mr. Gordon, the President has asked me to give you an update on his presidency and the current political climate so that you may better understand his decision to take part in the reopening of Ford's Theater. He further informed me that he would not read this document so that I may have a free hand in communicating the facts to you without, as he put it, any editorial molestation. The situation in a nutshell is as follows. Oops. I had the privilege to serve as the president's aide-de-camp during the war, and I have never known a more able leader. He had a mastery of all elements of command and earned the respect and admiration of his men. He proved himself unequaled in being able to choose subordinate officers with exceptional talent and courage. Yet these skills, if I may be blunt, seem to have deserted him when he left the battlefield. It is clear that the talent necessary to lead men into battle do not necessarily translate to talent in the political arena. His continuation of President Johnson's policy of moderation in reconstruction of the South has met with limited success, to put it mildly. Now even moderate Republicans have hardened their view and turned against him. His first choice for cabinet members were not salutary. The president unwisely, I feel, allowed his personal friendships and the repayment of favors to color his appointments. Thus we had a Secretary of State with no knowledge of diplomacy, a businessman who had no other qualifications than that he had helped the president purchase a home as our Secretary of the Navy, and a department store owner as Secretary of the Treasury. Incompetent people who are friends of the president in important positions? Oh, how strange and esoteric, and something that happened in the past and would never happen again in the future. Even now, only Mr. Hamilton Fish, our new Secretary of State, and Mr. George Boutwell, our new Secretary of the Treasury, display brilliant aptitudes for their positions. And finally, President Grant's monetary policy has been widely criticized by friend and foe alike. While he pledged just over a year ago that the government war bond debt must be repaid in gold, he did nothing to halt the price disparity in greenbacks. This, of course, led last September to the deplorable manipulation of Messrs. Jay Gould and James Fisk of the nation's circulated gold, and the stock market collapse on the day we now know as Black Friday. May we never see it like again. America is a country that always learns its lessons. That's what I've learned about America. The president and Mr. Boutwell moved swiftly to release $4 million in gold reserves to shore up the market, and I am certain broke Messrs. Gould and Fisk's corner on the market. Unfortunately, as you may recall, gold prices continued to plummet, and a number of prominent businessmen and bankers were ruined. This business sector holds the president personally responsible for their loss. Business people, they like assassinating presidents, right? Wasn't Grant the one who sent troops down south to stamp out the KKK? I don't know. We'll see, I guess. So there you have it, gentlemen. The president's own party has turned against him in the matter of Reconstruction. His cabinet appointments have caused accusations of corruption from the general populace, and Black Friday has turned much of the business and banking community against him. Is it any wonder he seeks a defining moment such as the appearance at Ford's Theater to re-establish his presidency and hopefully restore the respect and support due him by politicians and the electorate alike? Hoping that this short precis gives you the background you need, I remain yours faithfully, Orville E. Babcock. Ford's Theater letter. Major General John A. Rawlins. Sir, as Secretary of War, it is within your power to make disposition of the building known as Ford's Theater. A number of uses have been suggested for this building that has stood empty since President Lincoln's assassination. Indeed, the War Department itself could use at least a portion of the space for record storage. The Library of Medicine has expressed an interest, as well as the Army Medical Museum. Plans could be drawn up for a 3-store office-type building that could accommodate all of the above. As you know, office space is at a premium in the capital, and here we have a sound structure centrally located, standing empty, that could be put to use almost immediately with very little alteration. I urge you to strongly consider this request that will not only provide needed office space, but may help to efface the stigma the building has suffered these past few years. Ronald Thomas, Physical Resource Division, War Department. Horrible tragedy in Baltimore Harbor. March 11th. Oops. Mr. Peter Lefcourt of Washington was found shot to death, and Mr. Philip Fairley of Baltimore was found dead yesterday morning under extremely mysterious and tragic circumstances. Mr. Fairley, 35, night watchman on the CNC line wharf, was apparently investigating some disturbance. His revolver had been fired, and it was almost certainly a bullet from it that caused Mr. Lefcourt's demise. However, Mr. Fairley was felled in a most uniquely foul and loathsome manner. As Dr. Samuel Egan of Baltimore General Hospital would have it, Mr. Fairley was apparently fried to death. His body is singed and melted almost beyond recognition. Yet the damage is not in any way consistent with that which one would expect from being burned by a blazing fire. One particularly bizarre feature was the apparent mark of a tiny hand burned into the victim's palm as if branded there. Dr. Egan could offer no explanation. Time of death of both men is estimated to be sometime shortly after midnight. What Mr. Lefcourt, a stagehand at Washington's famous Forest Theater, was doing on the wharf at that hour has not been definitely determined. The French clipper, Myrtil, was tied up to the wharf at the time, but was not due to clear customs until the morning. Police say there is some evidence Lefcourt may have been engaged in removing some unknown cargo from the ship in violation of federal law. And then there's a crossword. Oh, that's not a crossword. Map of the X marks the spot where the body was found. I wonder if this is a solution to a puzzle of some sort. The capture of Booth. Oh. All right. Well, look, it's the beginning of a adventure game. There's a lot of reading. I want to be thorough. Capture of Booth as reported by Lieutenant Edward Doherty, U.S. Army. I don't know that much about, you know, the Lincoln assassination stuff. I dismounted and knocked loudly at the front door. Old Miss Garrett came out. Old Mr. Garrett came out. I seized him and asked him where the men were who had gone to the woods when the cavalry passed the previous afternoon. While I was speaking with him, some of the men had entered the house to search it. Soon, one of the soldiers sang out, "Oh, Lieutenant, I have a man here I found in the corn crib." It was young Garrett, who I demanded the whereabouts of the fugitives. He replied, "In the barn." Leaving a few men around the house, we proceeded in the direction of the barn, which we surrounded. I kicked on the door of the barn several times without receiving a reply. Meantime, another son of the Garretts had been captured. The barn was secured with a padlock, and young Garrett carried the key. I unlocked the doors and again summoned the inmates of the building to surrender. After some delay, Booth said, "For whom do you take me?" I replied, "It doesn't make any difference. Come out." He said, "I am a cripple and alone." I said, "I know who is with you, and you had better surrender." He replied, "I may be taken by my friends, but not by my foes." I said, "If you don't come out, I'll burn the building." I directed a corporal to pile up some hay in a crack in the wall of the barn and set the building on fire. As the corporal was picking up the hay and brush, Booth said, If you come back here, I will put a bullet through you." I then motioned to the corporal to desist and decided to wait for daylight and then to enter the barn by both doors and overpower the assassins. Booth then said in a drawling voice, "Oh, Captain, there's a man here who wants to surrender. Awful bad." I replied, "You had better follow his example and come out." His answer was, "No, I have not made up my mind, but draw your men up 50 paces off and give me a chance for my life." I told him I had not come to fight, that I had 50 men and could take him. Then he said, "Well, my brave boys, prepare me a stretcher and place another stain on our glorious banner." At this moment... Oh, fuck. At this moment, oh, fuck. At this moment, Harold searched the doors. I asked him to hand out his arms. He replied that he had none. I told him I knew exactly what weapons he had. Booth replied, "I own all the arms, and may have to use them on you, gentlemen." I then said to Harold, "Let me see your hands." He put them through the partly open doors, and I seized him by the wrists. I handed him over to a non-commissioned officer. Just at that moment I heard a shot, and thought Booth had shot himself. Throwing open the doors, I saw that the straw and hay behind Booth were on fire. He was half turning towards it. I had a crutch. He had a crutch, and he held a carbine in his hand. I rushed into the burning barn, followed by my men, and as he was falling, caught him under the arms and pulled him out of the barn. The burning building becoming too hot, I had him carried to the veranda of the Garrett's house. Booth received his death shot in this manner. While I was taking Harold out of the barn, one of the detectives went to the sear and pulling out some protruding straw, set fire to it. I had placed Sergeant Boston Cosbett at a large crack in the side of the barn, and he, seeing by the igniting hay that Booth was leveling his carbine at either Harold or myself, fired to disable him in the arm. But Booth making a sudden move, the aim erred, and the bullet struck Booth in the back of the head about an inch below the spot where his shot had entered the head of Mr. Lincoln. Booth asked me by signs to raise his hands. I lifted them up, and he gasped, "Useless! Useless!" We gave him brandy and water, but he could not swallow it. I sent to Post Royal for a physician who could do nothing when he came, and at 7 o'clock Booth breathed his last. He had on his person a diary, a large Bowie knife, 2 pistols, a compass, and a draft on Canada for £60. Learning with Bob. The Diary of John Wilkes Booth. Until today, nothing was ever thought of sacrificing to our country's wrongs. For 6 months we had work to capture, but our cause being almost lost, something decisive and great must be done. But its failure was owing to others who did not strike for their country with a heart. I struck boldly, and not as the papers say. I walked with a firm step through 1,000 of his friends, was stopped but pushed on. A colonel was at his side. I shouted "Sic Semper" before I fired. In jumping, broke my leg. I passed all his pickets, rode 60 miles that night with the bone of my leg tearing the flesh at every jump. I can never repent it, though we hated to kill. Our country owed all her troubles to him, and God simply made me the instrument of his punishment. The country is not what it was. This forced union is not what I have loved. I care not what becomes of me. I have no desire to outlive my country. The night before the deed I wrote a long article and left it for one of the editors of the National Intelligencer, which I fully set forth our reasons for our proceedings. After being hunted like a dog through swamps, woods, and last night being chased by gunboats till I was forced to return, wet, cold, and starving, with every man's hand against me, I am here in despair. And why? I like the little ink blots that they added. For doing what Brutus was honored for. What may tell a hero? And yet, I, for striking down a greater tyrant than they ever knew, am looked upon as a common cutthroat. My action was purer than either of theirs. One hoped to be great himself. The other had only his country. The other had not only his country's, but his own wrongs to avenge. I hoped for no gain. I knew no private wrong. I struck for my country, and that alone. A country that groaned beneath this tyranny, and prayed for this end, and yet now behold the cold hands they extend to me. God cannot pardon me if I have done wrong. Yet I cannot see my wrong, except in serving a degenerate people. The little, very little, I left behind to clear my name, the government will not allow to be printed. So ends all. For my country I have given up all that makes life sweet and holy, brought misery upon my family, and am sure there is no pardon in the heaven. For me, since man condemns me so, I have only heard of what has been done, except what I did myself, and it fills me with horror. God try and forgive me and bless my mother. Tonight I will once more try the river with the intent to cross, though I have a greater desire and almost a mind to return to Washington and in a measure clear my name, which I feel I can do. I do not repent the blow I struck. I may before my God, but not to man. I think I have done well, though I am abandoned with the curse of Cain upon me, when if the world knew my heart, that one blow would have made me great, though I did desire no greatness. Hey Fluff Weasel, we're reading tonight. Tonight I try to escape these bloodhounds once more. Who can read his fate? God's will be done. I have too great a soul to die like a criminal. Oh, may he spare me that, and let me die bravely. I bless the entire world. I have never hated or wronged anyone, except for that guy shot in the head. This last was not a wrong, unless God deems it so, and it's with him to damn or bless me. As for this brave boy with me, who often prays, yes, before and since, with a true and sincere heart, was it crime in him? If so, why can he pray the same? I do not wish to shed a drop of blood, but I must fight the course. 'Tis all that's left to me. And one last thing. The Bull. In Myth, Ring, and Pasture. A monograph by Artemis Gordon. I have asked myself why an assassin would take the name of the Bull. What do we know of bulls, after all? The bull, as rampant a symbol of wild male sexuality as you're likely to find, appears throughout mythology and literature. The Greeks alone give us the Cretan bull, known as the Minotaur, at the center of King Minos' maze, and Zeus disguising himself as a bull to have his way with members of the mortal female population. The third sign of the zodiac is Taurus, the bull. The sign is often represented by a rendering of the horns alone. Roman mythology tells of the seven sisters, the Pleiades, pursued by Orion, who are turned into doves, then stars by Jupiter to escape. They can be found in the constellation of Taurus. Hey, Andy Malorn. Bulls are also, of course, battled to the death. Like, he's starting his essay with, like, Webster's dictionary defines the bull as... Bulls are also, of course, battled to the death in the arenas of the blood sport of bullfighting, most popular in Spain and her colonies. They are considered noble beasts by aficionados, although to my mind seem oblivious to their own stature. All they know in their short time in the ring is petty annoyance that deepens all too soon into pain and death. Noble indeed. Finally, we come to the one place bulls are truly in their element, the pasture. Here they need not fear the fate of cattle bred for slaughter. Their one requirement is that they routinely perform that very natural act their equipment would suggest they are born to, mating and propagating. The rest of their days are spent, like many gentlemen of my acquaintance, eating and doing nothing much else at all. The guy who shot Booth had himself been a prisoner of war in a Confederate POW camp. The treatment of prisoners there was so poor that people running it were tried in one of the first war crimes trials. Imagine inventing a war crime. Okay, we've done all our reading. Let's see what's through this door.
Hardy can play dress up all he wants, but Jim West would rather be his natural self.
This is big. Robert Warcrime! That's what they named it after. That would be nominative determinism. What's this?
He may need his fancy toys, but I'll take my 6-shooter any day.
Oh, these are the... Oh, okay. So Artemis has toys, basically, instead of guns. That makes sense. What's this? Wait, there's a horse? Was this potions?
Silly gadgets.
Formable putty acid string, mechanically assisted grease. I'm not going to read all of that right now. His name is Platinum. Nominative determinism is why I'm naming my daughter Generational Wealth. Smart, clever. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, we're leaving. There was more to explore, but we'll do that later then. It's not. It's based on the movie, not on the show. It came out the same year as the show.
Right?
Sure thing, mister.
Because James West is black. And it has the same train. Streets Tavern. Don't crash. Don't crash, please. The perfect time to enter when the game crashes. It might happen every 10 minutes. I just spent like half an hour reading stuff, and my reward is that the game crashes. Oh, no, it doesn't.
These newfangled cross-worded puzzles surely pass the time.
Hello, Mr. Crossworded Puzzles.
Good day, sir. J. Alonzo Bird at your service. I travel in notions and sundries of every description. What's a 5-letter word for a transference of land?
Can I see the puzzle?
Where's Selma Hayek? She went, at the end of the movie, she went back to Texas with her husband. 6 across. Oh.
Man, these things are harder than they look.
Wait.
Can I see the puzzle?
Sorry, the cursor is not enjoying this screen. 6. A transference of land and the 18th U.S. president. Why? It's a grant.
Thank you, son. Have a free sample. It's a bandage made from the softest Mississippi cotton. You never know when you might need one.
With these folk.
Howdy. Winning?
Pratt here always wins. Maybe you could help me, mister.
Shut up, Mims.
Sorry, I never.
You've seen 2 streamers trying to play an early FMV game called City 2000 recently. It seems to be irredeemably broken.
It's a 7-letter word for a grass used as forage.
That's what I thought about this game, Fluff. That's what I thought about this game. City 2000. Checkers is a solved game.
You fellas from around here?
We're playing checkers,
Yeah, I can see that.
and I don't need no help.
Alright. Spittoon? Oh, gross. Barkeep?
What'll it be?
Conversation?
I sell liquor, cigars, and stamps.
I'm willing to pay for it.
I make my money selling liquor, cigars, and stamps.
This used to be the Surratt place, right?
This used to be the Surratt place,
He
right?
says the lines.
It's mine now. I'm Mr. Street.
Pleased to know you. The name is West, Jim West. But didn't the Surratts used to own this place?
Mister, if I was you, I'd change my topic of conversation.
Anybody still working here from, say, 5 years ago?
Misty was here. Just a girl then, mind you. She works the dining room nowadays.
Is that Will Smith? It's a character that looks like Will Smith, and that Will Smith played in a movie. Is that close enough?
Nice talking to you.
Rest of the house is closed except to family and paying guests.
All right.
I can pay.
We're full up to busybodies.
All right. I have to solve some kind of quest in order to. Oh, I have bandages for some reason. The bartender says the only person still here who was the night booth pastor was a servant girl named Misty. Oh, that's a very pretty page turn animation. Look at that. The text even moves along with it. This is the most impressive thing about the game so far. Let's talk to him again.
Something else?
This is both a tavern and a post office, huh?
Yeah. I can sell you a drink or a stamp.
Sorry, can't use either one. Tell me about the cannonball.
Cannonball?
Souvenir from the war.
Oh, this.
One like it near took me apart at Bentonville. One of them newfangled explosive balls. Powder's gone now, of course.
Why is it bolted to the bar?
Blasted souvenir hunters'll take anything not nailed down.
What, this contraption?
What's that contraption on the end of the bar?
What's it look like?
A relic from the Spanish Inquisition?
It's a cork puller. Some deadbeat paid his tab with it, but she don't work.
You know, Dapper Cat, at the end of the movie, they ride the spider mech into the sunset. So technically, they have it somewhere. Will it play a role?
Nice talking to you.
Darn thing looks lethal. Bentonville, March 21st, 1865. Looks good as new.
Nothing to click on here. Oh, what's this?
Man, that's cold. Better watch my step.
You?
Can I see it again?
Oh, there's another one. Down one. A grass used as forage in the South. 17th U.S. President. And, can one of you Google 17th U.S. President for me, please? I just happened to accidentally delete that part of my memory that I never learned. So it's down, right? Yeah. Johnson. Johnson is a type of a grass.
Thanks. Here, try this liniment oil on the house.
Am I gonna get all the ingredients that I'll need for something just from this guy?
What's a word for an English sheep with long wool? 7 letters.
One across
Let me
is
see it
Jeff. I'm not sure if I can.
Man,
Oh, no.
these things are harder than they look.
I can only fill in what he needs
Let me
in
see
that
it
moment.
again.
5. An English sheep with long wool, 16th U.S. president. Yeah, I can't fill in the other ones. I can only fill them in one at a time. I'm waiting for chat to do the thinking for me. I mean, you know, I just be doing Google. If you didn't know this... Lincoln. Oh, of course. If Grant... Johnson... Yeah. Oh, shit.
Thanks. You deserve a special gift, young man. A memento. A quality cast metal bird to remind you of my name and my game. J. Alonzo Bird. Notions and sundries of every description.
Hey, mister. Mr. Bird's a regular. You did him a good turn. I'll do you one.
What? He did a little turn.
Puller you was asking about.
Yeah.
Why did he do a little
Fix that
turn?
confounded thing, and I'd be mighty
That's
grateful.
adorable. I think
Probably
maybe the people
set
who
an
made
extra
this
place of
cared.
supper for you.
Okay, so now I have to fix the thing. Wait, do you have more? No, you're done. You guys are done too. Oh, I can still talk to you.
Can I buy you fellas a drink?
We got a drink.
Friendly place.
Positive masculinity is doing a little spin. Yes.
Grant must be crazy reopening Ford's Theater. Just stirring up trouble if you were to ask me.
Okay. So, in the menu, there is help, which does give me the keys that I need, but also all the cursors. So, if I'm holding an object, I have a green gear. And if I can use an object, there's a grayed out gear. And this is just weapon shit. Non-interactive interlude, okay. Left hand, I kind of know how this works now. Load a bandage in the left hand, then click here to heal. So that is health, this. My health is now at 5. So why do people say no to a free drink? Yeah. Oh, okay. The bird goes there. And that's it?
Exhortation. Bob. Red tick seat is reminding you to save right now.
Oh yeah, that's smart. There is autosave. But I guess not that much. But thank you. That would have sucked. There's something here.
Reconstruction doesn't seem to be going as good as the brains up to Washington Home.
Oh. Got a horn. Oh. Got a stick. Anything else? Powder. Oh, what's this? Just grab everything that isn't bolted down. It's not really a puzzle, is it? There. And then this goes somewhere too. Or this. There.
Let's see that bottle.
Well, look at that. Dang fool thing pulls corks after all. You earned your free supper, mister. Go tell Misty I said it was okay.
Did I use the liniment? No. Bandage is for healing. I don't know what the oil does. Or a fireplace poker or a powder horn.
What is Grant thinking, letting those industrialists dictate policy to him?
I'm gonna go take a small bathroom break. Oh, see, cork puller. So whenever there's progress, there's an autosave. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm gonna take a small little pee break. I suggest you do the same.
Exclamation. Squid on the Loose has resubscribed to the BOBSTREAM and has been a subscriber for 50 months. Yo, that is forever.
Hey, Leroy. 50 months. 50. That's you're number one. That's the longest anyone could possibly be subscribed to my channel, I think. That means I've been streaming for 50 months. Like, you're my way of measuring. Let's resume the game. Let's go talk to Misty. Oh, she's crying. She'll need some help.
Miss, is something wrong?
Hey, Disty.
Everything.
Maybe I can help.
Relatable.
But it's hopeless.
Relatable.
No such thing as hopeless, or it's all over.
But I've messed this thing up every night this week. If I mess up again, it's back to chopping wood for me. Forever.
All right. You did know. You believed in me from the beginning.
The cook's training me to be a waitress, but I'm having a hard time taking to it.
Let's see if I can't help you out a little bit here.
If you are ever going to be of any use to me, you've got to get this right. I have only one portion of my scrumptious peach cobbler remaining for today's supper. Naturally, all 5 of our regular gentlemen will want it. Our regular guests again will be Mr. Tucker, Mr. Bird, Mr. Ginsburg, Mr. Jordan, and Mr. Hyde. As usual, they have placed their orders in advance. Oh my god, I have to do like... I have to do waitering? Where's my notepad? Where the hell's my notepad? Here we go. Today's menu includes a choice of red or white wine, soup or salad to start, chicken or steak for the entree, and cobbler or stewed prunes for dessert. Here are detailed instructions so you won't be confused about who should get the cobbler. The hearty soup is the appropriate starter for my tender steak. This is just like that puzzle in Hamlet. The northwest, southeast. Northwest, southeast. Who says it like that? North, south, east, west? Okay. Hearty soup. Tender steak. Why can't you just say, Mr. Hyde wants this, Mr. Bird wants this? My garden fresh salad is obviously the appropriate starter for my succulent chicken. Salad? Chicken. Mr. Ginsburg, Mr. Bird, and Mr. Jordan ordered my succulent chicken. Okay. Ginsburg. Bird. I'm trying to prevent the assassination of the president here, by the way. And Jordan. Mr. Tucker has asked for my tender steak. Tucker. And of course, Mr. Hyde, who will gorge himself on both. Hyde. One of the gentlemen who wants my tender steak will start with my hearty soup. The other... Okay, so it's either Mr. Bird or Mr. Jordan. I have only one portion of my scrumptious peach cobbler remaining. They all want it. Red or white wine, soup or salad to start, chicken or steak for the entree, and cobbler or stewed prunes for dessert. There are detailed instructions. The hearty soup is the appropriate starter for my tender steak. The garden. Mr. Ginsburg, Mr. Bird, and Mr. Jordan have the chicken. Tucker has the steak. Hyde has both. One of the gentlemen who wants my tender steak will start with my hearty soup. The other will have a salad. Okay, so Hyde has the salad. Yeah. One of the gentlemen who wants my tender steak will start with my hearty soup. Tucker will start with the soup. Mr. Jordan has the salad. Mr. Ginsburg always enjoys my hearty soup. My other two gentlemen will start with my garden fish. So Ginsburg wants the soup, even though he's taking the chicken? Mr. Tucker, Mr. Ginsburg, and Mr. Bird will have white wine. Of course, anyone who drinks red wine with my succulent chicken doesn't deserve my cobbler. Okay, so Tucker is white. Ginsburg is white. And Bird is white. That means Hyde and Jordan are red. They both want chicken with the red wine. Tucker, Ginsburg, Bird have white wine. The others will have red. Tucker, Ginsburg, Bird, white. So Jordan and Hyde have red. But it doesn't make sense, because both of them have the chicken. Because... Okay, Ginsburg, Hyde, Tucker... Okay, so Hyde is out, because he's getting red wine with the chicken, as is Jordan. So who the fuck? Ginsburg, I think, is also out. Hyde is also getting the steak. Yeah, so... Since this is the movie continuity, it's really interesting to see the way that racism is shown, because if it wasn't for that, the chef would just give her tickets. Yeah. I have a feeling the game isn't gonna do anything with regards to race. Mr. Ginsburg, Mr. Borden, sucking chicken. Mr. Tucker has asked... I think it's Tucker. I'm gonna guess Tucker. Are you... Because Hyde did the red with the chicken. Tucker is having a white wine, a chicken, and a salad. No, that's not... No, Tucker is having a white wine, a hearty soup, and a tender steak. I'm going for Tucker.
Looks like Mr. Tucker gets the peach cobbler.
Ma'am, does Mr. Tucker get the peach cobbler?
No! He'll have my stewed prunes and like it.
Well. Bird?
The peach cobbler has to be for Mr. Bird.
I'll serve the peach cobbler to Mr. Bird, all right?
Yes, darling. You know, girl, I think you're gonna make a fine waitress.
Don't ask me, I don't know.
Thank you, sir. Much obliged, I'm sure. I'm Misty Doolin.
The name's West. Jim West. Happy to be of service, miss.
Oh, they're getting up. They're whispering. They're looking at me.
I understand you've worked here a long time.
I grew up working here. First, Mrs. Surratt took me in when my parents died. Then Mr. Street let me stay on.
Tell me about that night John Wilkes Booth stopped here.
Mr. Street don't like me bringing up those old times. Says it's bad for business.
It's very important, Misty. If you could help me out, I'd really
But
appreciate.
Mr. Street would...
I see that no harm comes to you. I promise.
All right, then. Yes, I was just a kitchen maid then, but I remember. It was Mr. Booth and that other man, Mr. Harold. Mr. Booth, his leg was hurt.
Did Booth talk to anyone?
Mrs. Surratt was real good to me.
Misty, please. Did he talk to Mrs. Surratt?
No, she wasn't here then. Her son, John Jr., he talked to Mr. Booth. They huddled in the family parlor for a while.
Know what they talked about?
No, sir. I'm not allowed in there. They went down to the cellar, then came back up with guns.
They the only ones Booth spoke to?
No, there was this lady, too. They were alone in there for quite a while, talking real quiet-like, and Mr. Booth writing in his diary.
Okay. How'd the lady talk? Did you get a look at what was written down in the diary?
How'd the lady talk? Was there an accent?
Yes, sir, she did have an accent. She sounded like a man we used to have here. He was from Boston.
A Boston lady consorting with a Confederate assassin? What did the lady look like?
Beautiful she was, and dressed like a princess.
What did Booth and the lady talk about?
All I could make out were the words, broken hopes. I wasn't listening special or anything. Folks figured they meant the broken hopes of the Confederacy.
Did Booth and the lady seem sad?
Nobody ever asked me that before. They must have been, but... Mr. Booth, he were feverish, like I said. The lady, she was smiling and petting at him, like he was her favorite lapdog. But if they was talking about broken hopes, why weren't they all broken up about it?
Good question. Did the Surratts leave any personal belongings or papers behind?
Just the one wardrobe. It's in the cellar, in the storeroom where I sleep. But you can't...
And the guns came from the cellar, too. Misty, I have to take a look around down there.
Oh, sir, I can't do that. Mr. Street would whip me good.
I won't tell him, if you won't.
But, Mr. West, it's my bedchamber.
My name is Jim, and I know how to behave myself.
Then I suppose I could trust your gentle and understanding soul, couldn't I?
Well, I suppose you could at that.
Who's the third guy?
We was right to hang out here. Somebody did come nosing around.
The boys are almost in position. Lucky, you keep him away from that wardrobe, even if you have to weight him down a mite with lead.
All right.
You know, she wrote in it too, now that I come to think.
The lady wrote in Booth's diary?
He tore a page out, handed it to her. She wrote something and handed it back. I read all the accounts of what happened at Garrett's farm. I don't remember any mention of that extra page.
Well, where'd they get the guns they brought up from the cellar?
I always wondered about that. I guess that wardrobe, but I've never been able to open it, Mr. West. I want to do something to thank you for helping me upstairs.
You've done more than enough, Misty.
I just mean, well, if you want to kiss me, I wouldn't scream.
Can I? I shouldn't, but Jim West would because he's kind of a man slut.
What the?
There's one for luck, mister.
She might stab you. Oh.
Oh, Mr. West, do something.
Oh, what?
Can't get a good handle on that guy. I've got to find another way out of here.
Oh, ow, I'm getting shot. funny you say that, Leroy, because Will Smith's character actually did have a boot knife in the movie.
Locked on the outside.
His hinges. How do I get rid of the hinges? Can I shoot it? Misty doesn't know. Yeah, okay, I need a tool for the hinges. Not the horn. Not that. Not that. Something in the room. It is definitely pixel hunting. There is not like oh wait. I saw. Oh no, I can use a bandage.
Ah, that's better.
There we go. There's not like a reveal all interactable zones button or something, right? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I see something. Knitting needle.
You stay here, darling. It's me they're after.
Come on, pop up! Pop up, motherfucker! That's cool. That's kind of cool. Interactable, thingies. Something interactable here? No. Okay, I need something a little more accurate. Gotcha, reload. You have like ammo? You have a key. Aha. Oh no, leave the chickens alone. Is there anyone else? There's a beehive there. That's gotta be something, right? Oh!
Out of ammo.
Oh, you idiot.
Oh, empty.
Shotgun only holds one round. Is that it?
Empty.
Oh my god, every gun but the revolver is useless. I'm dead! Ah, the gunplay isn't great. I love it when the games do this shit. RIP! No date! Oh. Go there. What did you get? You got the key from him, too. Go here.
Out of ammo.
Can I reload while walking? Yes. It's funny, he's named. Okay. Let's try to get up close. Oh, fuck! I think I'll need to run like past the fence or something. Well, you know what we can do also. Just because I have a sense 2 streams isn't going to be enough for this. I can take more. Reload. Oh god. Where am I? Got him. The body disappears, so it looks like I'm collecting its entire body.
Out of ammo.
An auto aim of some sort would be nice. Holy shit! This is kinda, hardcore? Is this gameplay enjoyable? It's not so bad. It's kind of like a puzzle, I feel. It's kind of like trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. I do wonder, Now that I have the key, can I go back? No. Okay, so let's take care of the guy in the barn. And then save. That's right, Red. I don't have a bandage. I'm gonna save here. Can we go further up? I don't know what to do. Like, where am I supposed to go? Okay, Chris is dead now. It's gonna save again. Oh! Okay. Look at his square little feet. Isn't that adorable? What do I do now? Ah!
Empty.
Okay. Probably best to save again now. Is there a quick save? I didn't see a quick save in the help. No, there's a quit save.
Bandage is good. I may need a little first aid before this mission is over.
What is the journal? A watch. Oh, there's clues I'm picking up. Okay. Oh! What? I'm not even in the West yet, pals. I'm still on the East Coast. I am going to drop this shit down to go easy on me. Is there a guy here? Maybe he's there in hard mode. That makes sense. Yes. And I have to disable it from behind.
Empty. Got to reload. Bandage is good. I may need a little first aid before this mission is over.
Gonna burn this place to the ground. More bandages.
Ah, that's better.
And saving. It does save in between though, that's nice. Can I go up? I can. And I should.
Good job, boys.
This is on easy. Shooting is hard. Reload. Like, can I light the oil? Can I do something with the oil? No. Not yet. The shotgun sucks. There was like an automatic shotgun they should have taken instead.
Oh.
Nope, that's the ladder. But I could grab something. Oh, there's something to grab here? No. Rope? No. Got me ammo, thanks. That AA-12, that's basically, there is something like that in the weapons locker. So next mission, I'll definitely take that with me. Hey, Dr. Onskin, there's a Wild Wild West game? There is. as you can tell. Oh! Oh, he's running! Howard. Hey, Grace. What's the point of the oil? I don't have anything... There's nothing here to do. Maybe it's an optional thing. Horse.
Mister, I sure wish I could shoot like you do.
What's your name, son?
You shouldn't see the
Billy,
movie,
sir.
Doctor.
Billy, you're just a kid. You shouldn't be playing with guns.
I watched it in preparation for this. It's not very good.
He'll be back, boys, and we'll be ready.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to still go into the thing. Okay. That was mission 1. That took us an hour and 45 minutes. Okay. Now I'm playing as Artemis. I got some grease. I got some rope. How to apply a powerfully destructive force in which the noise, smell, or messiness of the device will not alert others to your presence. Solution. The formable putty acid string I've developed seems to solve these problems. I first blend a powerful acid into a putty-like binder. Roll it into a long string and encase this in thin rubber tubing, making in essence a string made of acid. I then make another string of a sticky compound that eats through rubber at a controlled pace, creating the fuse for the device. By intertwining the acid string with the sticky fuse string, I can make an explosive rope, which can then be applied with complete and specific control over the pattern of destruction desired. Because the ingredients for this formula are such surprisingly commonplace household chemicals, I have committed the formula to memory, as it would be far too dangerous for this formula to be stolen by anyone with ill intent. Mechanically assisted grease. Problem: how to reduce the friction between two surfaces that are inclined to grip each other steadfastly. Truly slippery materials such as refined oils are awkward to transport and to apply precisely, whereas compact materials such as most greases only work well on smooth surfaces. Solution: by creating the tiniest of ball bearings and suspending them in a viscous formula of petroleum extract, I can apply a coat of material between two surfaces that will allow me to move them as if they were not touching each other. It was difficult getting this invention to work, but eventually I discovered that by adding a variety of sizes of ball bearings in the grease, the material can be made to work in any situation. Okay. And this is the same, the exact same, whatchamacallit, quest mission stuff. So can you take this door? No. Can you talk to horse? Yes. So I can get my gadgets from here before I leave. But what else can I do? Oh. I can take disguises. Okay. I don't know what is what. Oh, Parkhurst, sailor uniform, President Grant costume. Alright. You never know when those can come in handy.
Jim loves his guns, especially some of these special weapons I've created for him. But I prefer my wits and inventions.
My review of the movie, I mean, I'm going to go into it in detail in the video, but basically the movie is just boring.
Not now, maybe later.
It's just not very funny. What's this? This is Washington. Yeah. You can tell by the occult layout. You got cool Wild West spider robots and still managed to make it boring. Yeah, exactly. What's this? Baltimore. Surrattsville, Maryland. Port Royal, Virginia. Where is West? This is all East. The show, I want to watch a couple of clips from the show. I want to watch a couple of episodes from the show. There's one episode that this game is named after, although it doesn't really share anything. But the show is just like 60s Western mixed with 60s spy stuff. It's just literally 50-50 that. Yes, okay, that's the map. So we've seen that. How do I leave? And one of the main things is that like the guy who played Jim West did all of his own stunts. That's kind of cool.
Not now, maybe later.
What's this? Recordable vocal messaging service instructions for Artemis Gordon.
Despite Jim's aversion to using my inventions, I'm sure he'll see the utility of this cylinder-based recordable vocal messaging service. We can keep each other abreast of developments in our cases. I hope I've made it simple enough for him to operate.
We've got audio
Just
logs.
put the cylinder on the spindle and stand back.
Artie, I don't know yet if the bull was behind Lincoln's assassination, but there's some secret at the Surratt house that someone is still trying hard to protect. And whoever it is has a lot of resources, like every hired gun east of the Mississippi. I met a servant girl, Misty, who gave me a couple of leads. Booth had a lady friend with a high-class accent, maybe Boston. And this lady and Booth were talking about some broken hopes.
I've invented this cylinder-based recordable vocal messaging service to let us...
Okay. That's that, right? This is the same one?
Despite Jim's aversion to...
Yeah. That's cool. They can leave each other little messages. That is to leave. Let's grab our gadgets for the adventure. No problem, Dr. Onskin. Portable forensics analysis kit, intensely sensitive safe-cracking horoscope, and non-contaminating evidence examiner and retriever. I have enough room for all of them.
There's no time.
I wonder what's taking the lab so long to grind that lens. My specifications were quite exact.
Let's go.
Coleman?
Right here, Mr. Gordon.
Baltimore, please. In time for luncheon.
Steam's already up.
I love the CG horses have full CG detail, but the character models don't. That reflection just popped up. Alright, this is where the boat was. Do I have, Can I apply the costume?
If I want to get out onto the wharf, I'd better find some place where I can change into a more appropriate costume.
Sailor uniform.
If I want to get out onto the wharf...
Okay. Oh, sorry.
If I'd better find some place where I can change into a more appropriate costume.
Yes, ma'am?
Miss Marcella Sugar.
Miss. Not to put too fine a point on it, but our regular night watchman was fried to a smoking crisp right out there on this wharf a couple of weeks ago.
How dreadful.
Yes, miss. Nobody knows how or why, but it's got me so jumpy I'm liable to blast anybody suspicious looking and ask his corpse what his business was.
My dear man, I have legitimate business. I want to surprise an old friend who is arriving from England on the Clipper. St. John Parkhurst, the famous British actor.
Foreigner, huh? I don't care who he is. He better have his papers in order. I'm liable to blast him.
Mr. Parkhurst is a close, intimate friend.
Intimate friend? How am I going to fake that?
Oh, indeed. I overheard a Miss Marcella Shrugoff talking with a security guard at the wharf. Apparently, Mrs. Parkhurst has his fans. Miss Shrugoff could be a real problem if she gets a close look at my disguise. I need to find a way onto the wharf without getting blasted. What was this? Evidence examiner?
I've got no legitimate business on this wharf. I'll need a disguise or I'll get blasted.
Where could I get disguised? Here. Oh, that's our actual first crash. Womp womp. Clean though, clean crash. Let's hope it doesn't repeat.
That ain't right.
That's right.
If I'd better find some place where I can change into a more appropriate costume.
Yes, ma'am?
Now we have to go through this whole rigmarole.
Miss, not to put too fine a point on it, but our regular night watchman was fried to a smoking crisp right out there on this wharf a couple
Oh wait, can I
weeks
do
ago.
this? Yes, I can. I can skip. There's a tool I can use here. But can I disguise? Yes. I'm a beautiful sailor boy.
Hello, matey. Ma'am.
Miss.
And a fine sight you are to a man been at sea these past 3 months.
Move along or I'll blast you.
All right, we're playing Metal Gear now. Beware rotten wood. Well, just steal the sign, I guess. Okay, we're under the wharf also. Hello. Wait, there was there's more signs. Let's make this place as unsafe as possible, because I'm assuming at some point I'm gonna be, trying to sneak.
Crew members board through the cargo gangway.
Sorry. I forgot. President Grant costume, that would be a little much.
You know the crew's not allowed back on board yet. Come back later.
Alright. My sailor disguise seemed good enough to fool the seamen guarding the gangplank, but even the crew's not allowed back on board yet. I'll use this time to investigate the death of the night watchman. So, is a little robot guy here? I don't see anything. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. What's that for? Who knows? But thanks. Is there anything down here? I don't see anything down here. Oh, I can go there. No, I can't. I do like if that the cursor turns green if going there changes the screen. That's nice. Let me write that down. Green cursor. Cool. Where'd my mouse go? Oh god. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, here we go. Footprints.
Shoe leather, overcooked. The last step Mr. Fairley ever took.
Oh. That's the science kit.
This chunk of wood, oak, most likely, doesn't appear to match the wharf or any of the surrounding crates. It might be interesting to see if the box it was broken from is still on the wharf somewhere.
Looking for a broken box.
The grain isn't as coarse as American oak. Smoother, like French oak.
Not struck by lightning, Leroy. It's in the opening cutscene. Grabs the hold of a battery-powered doll.
Makeup. A theatrical connection?
Interesting.
Perhaps, but I can't properly analyze it without using my portable forensic analysis kit.
Oh. It's just like Hamlet.
This is the makeup of a lady. European base. Perhaps Luxembourg?
Okay.
The newspaper account mentioned the imprint of a tiny palm burned into the victim's hand. Now, here we have evidence of a tiny bottom and legs, indicating the figure was approximately 18 inches in height. Copper wire, eminently suitable for conducting electricity.
Metal, without a doubt. With my portable forensic analysis kit, I could determine the precise alloy.
I wonder if, like...
Metal. Steel, in fact. An
Could
excellent
you do this
conductor of
mission without
electricity. A steel
bringing these tools
puppet
with you?
of some kind. The man was obviously electrocuted. The signs are unmistakable. But what can have been the source of the electricity?
Oh, oh, oh.
Hair long, brown, no, actually slightly red. Most likely human. And... ah, not since Paris have I smelled such a delicate scent of sandalwood. Lovely. Despite the horrific nature of this crime, the evidence clearly suggests that a woman is involved.
A woman? Impossible. Is there a broken crate somewhere? I don't see a crate that is broke. A girl? Chunk of French oak wood on the wharf near the site of the night watchman's death. If the crate it belongs to still on the wharf, I need to find it. It might be an important clue. Oh. Hello.
We're closed.
How do you know what I want?
We're not interested in what you want.
What? Why are you a bald child?
But I am. I suppose I'll have to examine your shipping manifests when you're not around.
No, but oh no, that's this is where we were. I do not see a broken crate. Pixel hunting. Just writing that down. Can I go here now?
I told you to come back later.
And just when is later?
Say, if you're a member of this crew, you should know that...
Oh, that later.
This box? No. I see no remains here. Why is anyone a bald child in a world where people claim there's a loving God? I mean, it's one thing for a child to be bald, you know, that's whatever. There could be any number of medical conditions there. But like balding, male pattern baldness, and also employed at a shipping wharf. Oh, there we go. I should have known.
This piece of wood fits this box. So this box was near the murder scene at some point, but what does that mean? Plante Laboratories, of course. I'll write up a report on them for Jim.
Oh, I love reading reports. Can I do anything else with you? No. All right, we're in. Oh, so I'm allowed to leave that way, but not go back in? What is this, some kind of classist society? Charlie Brown is the Antichrist. Yeah. I can see that. But there's nothing here. What else am I doing here? We got the French oak. There's a woman involved. Oh, right. I need to just dress up as the actor, I think, and leave the ship. Catwoman, the game, based on the movie, also really good.
That to be May Hudson, my leading lady. I think I may enjoy this little job.
Most of the passengers have disembarked.
An actor has to make his entrance, my dear May.
As long as he doesn't miss his cue. I beg your pardon. I'm looking for St. John Parkhurst.
Where's the real James Parkhurst? Oh, I think Fiddledy helped with that.
As are we, madam.
Miss Marcella Strugov.
Yes, miss. Parkhurst is still aboard.
Then I shall wait with you, if I may. Mr. Parkhurst is a close personal friend.
Delighted, Miss Strugov.
I'm never going to be able to pull this off with Marcella down there. I'll have to lure her away somehow.
Wow. Who's this guy?
Who are you? Why are you pretending to be St. John Parkhurst? What have you done with him? You are a fake, a fraud.
Yeah, and fakes and frauds are just the kind of guys I'm supposed to be on the lookout for.
Who the hell are you?
You guess what my orders are when I find them?
You're to quickly run away?
Not hardly.
That's quite an erotic death scream. Rip.
I would surmise that to be May Hudson, my leading lady. I think I may...
So... what do I do here?
Move along, or I'll blast you.
And what if these guys find me now, regularly, just skulking about? Oh, I see. I need to actually lure her. And then make her drop into one of the rotten holes? That's funny, I can kill myself instantly. This is gonna be annoying.
I would surmise that.
Hey, Greasy. Oh, hurry up, hurry up! Ah, shit. This is annoying.
I would surmise...
How do I get her to follow me? Oh, wow. Let's see if we can do this properly. Ben. Where's she walking now? Okay. Maybe here? Hello? Oh shit. I'm gonna read the guide. Parkhurst ladies. Uh-huh. Go back and stand on A. What's A? You have a map? You have a map? Graphical menu. Map of the dock. Okay, go stand on A. I think I know what to do now. Go down here. Cross down that way. Go stand here. Problem solved.
She can swim. Curses.
What is that? What curses?
Parkhurst is supposed to be seen getting off the ship, not on it. Parkhurst is supposed to be seen getting off the ship, not on it.
Why does your character suffer a fatal bowel movement the second a lady sees you? It's just that,
You'll need a pass to get on board, sir.
I'm a passenger.
Passengers must use the passenger gangway forward, sir.
basically a guard shoots you, but I just kind of speed up the process. That's what's happening.
Time for Mr. Sin Jim Parkhurst's American...
How long are we expected to wait for the famous actor?
I can't imagine what the holdup could be.
We need to catch the train back to Washington, Dawson.
Just a few more minutes, my dear May.
If he leaves me waiting like this on stage, I'll cut off his lines.
Now, May, dear. Fiddledee, my dear chap. How nice of you to meet me. My pleasure. Parkhurst, may I present our star and leading lady, May Hudson. Enchanté.
You missed your fan club. Our Miss Marcella Shrugoff was here waiting, bosoms heaving with anticipation. But I'm afraid she suddenly squealed and ran off.
Fans can be so fickle. But who needs anyone else when they...
No, the other guy's name is Fiddledee.
Look, Mr. Parkhurst, your reputation precedes you.
Ah.
I know all about your previous leading lady, Nellie Simpkins.
A marvelous talent.
So I understand. I wonder how she was on stage. Then there was the Countess Fortescue.
How did you avoid that duel with her husband?
Wasn't easy.
And
That's okay, we
every
think he's
female
secretly
in
the
chorus
villain.
of the last musical you were in? Everyone?
Well, we were on tour a very long time.
Just so we understand one another. I am not some country hick from the colonies you can tie around your finger with your pretty speeches and continental ways.
It is easy to see that you are a woman to be reckoned with.
Good. Don't forget that, and we'll get along fine. Dawson, I have a train to catch. Mr. Parkhurst, I look forward to renewing our acquaintance when you join us at the theater.
You could have warned me. When you get to know May, she's really quite charming. She must be quite an actress.
This game seems not great. It's one of the best games I've streamed all year. Can I go back? No. The bullpen. Guns. Guns, guns, guns. Can I bring you back? No. How do I put you back?
I don't need any more of that.
How do I return gun? Oh, I just do that, of course. It needs to be in my hand. Alright, alright. So this was 6-barrel shotgun. Yes, please. Regular revolver. Sure. You may miss the good bits. It's all good bits. Nothing's been bad so far, except stuff that was a little difficult, but not, like, horrendous. 6 gas canister mortar. No. It's too much a rifle. Oh, was there more reading material? Yes. The night watchman died of shock brought upon by exposure to an extreme level of electrical voltage. It appears the watchman was somehow induced to grasp the metal hand of a doll. The doll was approximately 18 inches in height, assuming the marks on the crate are in a natural human proportion. It is almost as if he shook the doll's hand and died from the resulting electric discharge. Additional evidence suggests a woman, or a man with long hair and peculiar taste in perfume, was present at the time and had contact with both the doll and the victim. Nice that you say that it could be a man. Planté Laboratories of France are earning a notable reputation in the field of electrical research. They were founded to carry on the groundbreaking work of Gaston Planté, the Frenchman who in 1859 invented the storage battery. Planté's remarkable battery can actually be recharged to its full power simply by reversing the chemical reaction. The battery's negative electrode is lead and the positive electrode is lead dioxide. They are immersed in an electrolyte of diluted sulfuric acid. The battery loses its power as the sulfuric acid is gradually converted into water and the electrodes are converted into lead sulfate. However, the cell can be recharged by reversing the chemical reactions. The chemicals are then restored to their original states and the battery can be used again. The laboratories provide some of the most compact and powerful batteries available in our modern age. Cool, cool. I have the key. That's interesting. Small fancy key. Ah, shit. I meant to check the log. Oh, I'm going back to the location. Okay. Dark in here. The Bulls men chased me out of Surratt's basement this afternoon, but the coast seems clear now. I hope Misty is alright. I haven't seen a soul around here. Found this train ticket on one of the guys that ambushed me outside Street's Tavern. Eco is construction camp for the Central Pacific Railroad out in the middle of nowhere. Or Elko. Surratt House. Watch. The Bull wants us to take care of anybody asking questions about Booth or Lincoln. And this is the Pleiades? What's that? What's that? There was fire. Oh, let's poke. No? No? Powder horn. No? Liniment oil. Also no. take the ball? No, I can't even interact with the ball. I got a cork. We got cork, everybody. We did it. Also, those spurs are horrible for stealth. Just saying. Oh, I can actually do something with the spittoon? Gross. Well, not the key. What did I get? Bellows. No, you don't want the bellows either. What is that? Okay. Tweezers. No, tweezers don't work on that either. Do tweezers work on this? No? You sucked up a bunch of spit. Got spit bellows now. Oh, what did I get? What is that? Metal tongs holding hot ember. Alright. We go up? Yes. Kitchen, keep out. That goes outside? I can go back to the train? That is interesting. Let's see if we can hear the log still. That was why stealth only really became a viable technique in the 20th century. In the 19th, jingling spurs and huge pall of cigar smoke proved too much of an obstacle. Yes. Baltimore Wharf.
Despite the interference of an infuriating woman named Marcella Shrugoff, I managed to make my entrance as Parkhurst. In the projected light photographical slide reference library, you'll find the results of my tests conducted on the wharf where the night watchman died. I also found the remains of a box from Plante Laboratories. The name is very familiar to scientists and inventors. They make storage batteries for the powering of electrical devices. I left a report on this as well.
Can I leave again? Yes. But that's kind of fascinating, just in terms of like adventure game stuff that I can actually return. I guess maybe in case I forgot the wrong device. I don't know. We can go upstairs? Is that true? Doesn't seem like a good idea. No, that just goes downstairs.
I've got to get some kind of light and go down there.
Okay, so I have to make a light. Can I combine stuff? I don't think I can combine anything. The automatic head-mounted electrical filament-based portable fire that Artie was working on the other day would sure have come in handy. Can I go get it?
What the?
Uh-oh. I got shot at. Okay, now I'm stuck inside the house. Oh, there's something to grab there. A match. Okay. I need...
What the?
But can I actually get shot?
Can't reach it.
Oh, I can with the fireplace poker. No?
What the?
What else could get me? The knitting needle.
Reach it.
The match.
Can't reach it. Can't reach it.
Okay, I needed to squirt it out first. 12 gunshot in a row. What the hell is going on over here?
This thing's soaked with spit and tobacco juice. Better dry it first.
Dry it? Can I go down there again? Can I dry it on that? On the embers? Yes. It is dry.
I may need the dry wick. Better not set fire to it.
1 second. Okay, so now we have the wick. Put the wick back. Maybe use the oil? No. Was this an official tie-in for the Will Smith film? Of course. A demo of it even appears on the DVD.
Misty?
Oh, she's just sick.
West. Oh, Jim.
What happened, Misty?
They tried to find out who you was, but I didn't tell them anything.
Who shot you?
Those two men who was here before, playing checkers. Mr. Pratt and Mr. Mims.
The music.
They tried to make me talk, and I wouldn't. So, then Mr. Pratt, he just started shooting and...
Put the cork in her!
Oh!
Hush now, girl.
Put the cork in the bullet wound.
They're waiting out there to kill you, Jim. Out there in the dark.
Oh,
Misty,
never mind.
I'm so sorry.
The music.
I promise you, Pratt will pay for this.
Pratt! Alright, anyway, let's open the mysterious cabinet. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Okay. I like the journal, that the journal holds clues. Like that journal holds clues, answers. Okay, 2, 1. We can figure this out, right? 2 up here, 1 here. 2 down there. 1 in the middle, and then this. Jeez. Show us him.
Well. It looks like I found the bullpen. This means the bull really was the true executioner of Abraham Lincoln.
Does it?
Whoa. These people could give Artie some lessons in nasty weaponry, and their guns might actually work.
What's that?
A lady's handkerchief, initials ES. But Mrs. Surratt's first name was Mary.
The bull is a lady. The bull is a lady, folks. Gunpowder.
Dry powder. Enough here to blow up the whole house.
Let's do that. We got a powder horn after all. Inventory can carry over to further levels. Oh, there was something more. What else can I do here? Light this bitch. That's awesome. That's awesome that you can do that. I love that.
Misty?
Misty.
I promise you.
Misty. You can make mistakes. Like light gun powder with match. I don't know. You know, look. The according to Wikipedia, the reviews of this game were, you know, like okay to pretty terrible. Next Generation magazine gave it 1 star out of 5. You know me, I've played worse. You, and then you.
Well, it looks like I found the bullpen. A lady's handkerchief, initials. Whoa, these people could give Artie some lessons in nasty weaponry, and their guns might act dry powder. Enough here to blow up the whole house.
Okay. What's this?
That's the thing they tried to cook me with this afternoon.
A plasma gun? Sick.
Shoots bolts with rope attached. Handy for climbing up walls.
I love how somebody just died, a poor innocent lady just died, and then the music's like
a gun that lets you see in the dark.
Thank you.
A gun that lets...
There's a decent amount of ammo, bullets, too. Anything else? I think we got everything we needed from here. Anything else to learn from Misty? Probably not. Let's save. What did I say? Always save. Anything else here to explore? No, we've got our dark gun. Oh.
They've nailed it shut from the outside.
Nothing I can do here, huh?
They've nailed it shut from the outside. What the?
Ooh, what's going on? Oh, look, there's a guy. Is that a guy there? Can I look at the window? Awesome! What an animation. Oh, come on, I shot him right in the head. What's going on here? I should reload. Who's out there? You, hello. Is there a bandage? I do. Can I reload in here? No, I can't. Is that everyone, you think? Oh, one way to find out. Yep.
What the?
Oh. Hold on. Where did I come from? Oh, there was something to look at here. I saw an eyeball. Excuse me, I saw an eyeball. Might have been a mistake. Oh, there we go, there's another boy. Come on, roll him out. Anyone else? Don't get shot. How?
What the?
I wonder, though, if there's not something else going on, you know? There's something I can shoot. What do I need the gunpowder for? See. No, you're still there. So now what do I do? You're not a window anymore. You're dead. I hear rustling. I'm walking, but I don't think I'm supposed to. I think that's a glitch. Somebody's still shooting at me. Okay. These men are henching. They sound like zombies when they die? So would you.
What the?
But what, did they keep respawning? Like, am I missing something? There's no other window for me to shoot out of. You'll be whimpering like a baby? That's okay. Hey, Dub!
Dub91 is rating the Bob stream with 2 new viewers.
Hey, thanks for raiding.
What the?
How are you doing? What were you playing?
You are directed to follow Dub91 immediately.
Is that a guy? No, look. Did he just respawn again? Like... Yeah. Far Cry 4. That's the one I like. That's the one in Kirat. I finished that one recently. The bullpen. How can I leave the inn? Can I get rid of some thugs? There are 2 good windows. Okay, up 1 level. How can I leave the inn alive? We should go out with a bang. Is she the shell nailed to the counter? Ah, okay. Finally. Finally, we used a bomba. Put some thingy in there. Park that sucker up. Liniment oil? No? What else do I need? Lady's handkerchief. I don't know if I need to light it yet, is the thing. I'm a little worried that if I light it now, I'm gonna get fucked. Alright. Well, let's save. How about that? And then we'll light it. No, I don't need to light it yet. What do I need to do? Metal tongs. No. Small fancy key. No. Fireplace poker. No. What the hell do I need to do? Fuse. String in the dining room drawer. Yeah, I never would have found that. Yeah, because that little eye. There was an eye. I wasn't wrong. It was an eye that I saw.
Need to find a way to get rid of those guys.
Okay. I get it, I get it, I get it. Come on. We reloaded, come on. That does sound like a zombie. Ah, you crashes. I'm just writing notes. No problem, Dub. Thank you so much for the raid. Go fill your belly. Still good. Okay, I don't have the string yet, right? No. Hey, Noya! How are you doing today? Came from swimming. That's wonderful and awesome. I wish I had the time and money and a lack of bodily shame or social whatever to go swimming. Where are you? Why aren't you here? Okay.
We need to find a way to get rid of those guys.
So can't do it through this window. Did something bug? Yeah, you got me because you don't exist. Which sucks. Am I gonna have to reload? Where are you? I'm gonna reload. You're still dead here now. Food is on the stove. You enjoy your meal as well. Thank you for checking in. No way, dude! I'm gonna quit the game. Gonna reload the game completely. If that makes a difference. Get the fucking string. Reload the fucking gun. Shoot the fucking goon. Oh, no way! Load an earlier save.
Misty?
Oh my god, I have to
promise
do all
you.
this shit. I have to do all this shit again. Okay, we got the little key. I think I vaguely remember what this looked like. Yeah, got it.
Well, well. It looks like I found the bull. Whoa. These people could give Artie some lessons in nasty weaponry. And their guns might actually work.
The name sounds familiar, Red.
Louder. Enough here to blow up the whole house.
What would I know him from?
That's the thing. Shoots a gun that lets you see.
Alfred and 80s Batman. The Michael Keaton one? That's cool. That name sounded familiar. No, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Go there. Get the fucking string. Yep. Save. There you are. Alright, done. Okay, now powder. Pork. String. Light the sucker.
Since the bomb won't budge, I've got to lure them in here before I light it.
How do I do that?
What the?
How do I lure them in? I don't even know what I would do.
What the?
Up one level. Just go to the window and keep shooting till you're empty. What the fuck? Can't do this with a guide. Can't. Some stupid moon logic shit. Can't do without guide. Like shoot gun until empty to lure goons. This company, South Peak Interactive, they developed and published games. This was the last game they developed in-house, as far as I'm aware. The solution is to mag dump out the window, yeah. Correct. Luckily, it'll let me shoot the corpse. At least he does it automatically.
Holy cow!
Rest in pieces.
He's way too interested in Lincoln's assassination.
Which means he'll try for Garrett's farm next.
Who is he?
A dead man.
He's a dead man. Okay, we've done 4. No, we've done 3. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should I just, should we still try to do one more? Go a little late? Or should I just expect to do 3 streams? I think maybe we should just expect to do 3 streams, because I do still have a lot to do this week. Bullpen completed, okay. Yeah, so this is going to be the subject of the next video, so I'm gonna play through the entire game. So So, for once in a long time, I'll be back on Thursday. And next Tuesday. Next Tuesday will be a little extra special. That'll probably be the last stream of the year for me. Because then I'm taking a little Christmas break. Until then, if you haven't seen it yet, there's a new little video up on the YouTubes. Feel free to check that out. You know. Yeah, other than that, you know, take it easy. Life is but a roaming meadow. Or some shit. That Shakespeare would say. Let me see if let's raid into Nervous. Who is playing the Shin Megami Tenseis. So on the Twitch side, we're raiding into Nervous. On the YouTube side, we're not doing anything. Did you ever read about the soldier who was credited with killing John Wilkes Booth? Was a religious fanatic who supposedly cut his junk off to stop wanking, eventually disappeared without a trace. Lovely. That's lovely. What a happy man. Yeah, I'll see you again on Thursday and on the YouTubes and all that shit. Alright? Does that sound good to you? Because it sounds damn good to me. I don't have anything else left to say. Am I running out the clock? It would be nice to end at exactly 10 o'clock, wouldn't it? 10 o'clock for me. That's a different o'clock for you, almost certainly. Or I'm just gonna hit the button. I could do that.
Thank you for enjoying the Bob stream. I love you all.